What's going on, guys? My name's Theoatrix, and yesterday we got a new old school update. Initially, the update was reversed and the game went offline for a bit following a bug where players could drop and pick up other people's untradables. The big release of this update is the new runecrafting minigame known as Guardians of the Rift. But before I get into that, there was a tiny tweak that's going to speed up runecrafting training in general. From this update forwards, there's no more delay after you use essence on a runecrafting altar. This is overall going to speed up the runecrafting skill and also lead to less dead clicks. So to access the new Guardians of the Rift minigame, you need to complete a new quest called Temple of the Eye, and you also need at least 27 runecrafting. I'll talk more about the quest at the end of the video, but let's jump into the minigame. Entry to the Guardians of the Rift resides in the basement of the Wizard's Tower. The basis of the minigame is to fend off abyssal creatures long enough for the Great Guardian to charge up. Once it has enough power, it closes the abyssal rift, stopping the abyssal creatures from spawning. You need to collect Guardian remains by mining the corpses around the arena. You then turn these remains into essence and access the open runecrafting altars to obtain Guardian stones and cells. You then power up the Guardian in the center with the stones and reinforce barriers or create attacking Guardians with the cells. The strategy varies with the size of your team, and overall the XP rates of the minigame are similar to that of ZMI. The minigame is faster than crafting blood or soul runes on Zaya, but not as fast as lava runecrafting. So basically it's a medium click intensity method with medium XP rates. At the end of the minigame, you receive elemental and catalytic energy, and depending how much you get, you can receive loot from the rewards Guardian. Most commonly, you'll receive runes and talismans, but sometimes you'll roll the unique drop table. You have a chance of obtaining an abyssal needle, which combines all of the runecrafting pouches into one colossal pouch. This holds more essence and only requires one pouch to empty, speeding up the runecrafting skill. You can get an abyssal lantern, which can give you various boosts within the minigame depending on what type of logs you use with it. You can get elemental and catalytic talismans, which grant access to all of their respective runecrafting altars. You can get abyssal dyes, which are used to recolor the new runecraft skilling outfit, which I'll show in a moment. There's the intricate pouch, which sometimes contains a lost bag or a tarnished locket. The lost bag seems to just be a cosmetic item, but you can take the tarnished locket to the Lumbridge Guide in exchange for an amulet of the eye. From searching the rewards Guardian, you can also get the Abyssal Protector, a new pet. There's also Abyssal Pearls, which is currency you use to purchase items from the shop in the minigame lobby. In this shop, there's even more rewards. First is the Raiments of the Eye, which is the new runecrafting skilling outfit. This gives a 10% increase in runes obtained from runecrafting per piece that you wear, or there's a total of 60% when you have the set on. This essentially gives you 60% more profit when you're training the skill, but no extra experience. You can also buy a Ring of the Elements, which has teleports nearby to elemental runecrafting altars. There's the Guardian's Eye as well, which can be used on the Rift Guardian to transform it into a Gradish Guardian. Lastly, you can buy talismans, including the new unique Blood Talisman. This allows you to access the Blood Altar from the Abyss or Mauritania, a new way to craft blood runes. So that's everything about the new minigame, and now I'm going to talk about the new quest, Temple of the Eye. You need 10 runecrafting and completion of the Enter the Abyss mini quest to be able to do the Temple of the Eye. In terms of items, you'll need a bucket of water. I also recommend having a ring of dueling and a teleport to Varrock. So now I'm going to show you how to do the whole quest. If you prefer to do quests on your own, you can stop watching now, but this guide will take you through step by step. To start off, you need to speak to Wizard Purston, and she can be found west of the Jewel Arena teleport location. After a long conversation, you agree to help her with an eye amulet. From here, teleport to Varrock and run southeast to the Mage of Zamorak and tell him about the amulet. He asks that you bring him a bucket of water and a strong cup of tea for more information. So run a little bit north to the Varrock tea cellar and ask for a strong cup of tea. Once obtained, run back to the Mage of Zamorak, and after a conversation, he'll offer to teleport you to the Abyss. Once you arrive there, speak to the Dark Mage, and you'll use your bucket of water on him. Then after a short conversation, he'll ask you to work out what order the runic energy goes in. To do this, you need to step on the energy tiles, and if you get the correct one, it turns white. The goal is to get all 6 in order. so you'll need to do a bit of trial and error to work that out. It's different for everyone, so I can't show you a solution, but it should only take you a minute or so to figure out. After you've done that, the Dark Mage gives you an incantation. Now you need to make your way back to Wizard Perston in Al-Kharid, so use your Ring of Dueling to teleport and run there. After speaking with her, she'll tell you to go to the Wizard's Tower, and at the end of the conversation, she'll offer you a teleport. Take the teleport and then head downstairs in the Wizard's Tower to Cedrador. Ask him to help, but he asks that you speak to Wizard Trayborn upstairs. So head up the ladder and up the stairs once. Speak to Trayborn and he'll tell you that you need to help his apprentices solve a puzzle. Speak to all 3 apprentices, going through the entire dialogue for each one. And once you've done that, you can talk to Trayborn again and tell him that you know what a Thingummy-What is. The answer to the puzzle is 11, and that one's the same for every player. So after that, head back down to the basement of the Wizard's Tower and talk to Cedrador. This starts a cutscene of opening a portal and entering. After the cutscene, talk to all 3 apprentices around the arena. There's one south, one north, and one west. After that, talk to Wizard Perston in the north center of the area. You'll then get another cutscene. Abyssal creatures start coming from the portal, and then a Great Guardian appears, asking to help him. You'll now have arrows in-game telling you where to go and what to do, and this is all a tutorial for the Guardians of the Rift minigame. So you firstly speak to Felix down south and then take a weak cell from the table. Then you take it to Tamara up north and place it in the cell tile on the ground to make a barrier. Then return back to Felix down south and take a chisel from the ground and click on the essence pile to create a rune guardian. After that, talk to Tamara up north again and she tells you to go collect guardian fragments from the southwestern corner. You then turn them into essence at the table and return to Tamara again. Then run south to the Mind Guardian, which teleports you to the Mind Altar. You then craft the essence into runes, cells, and energy. Then speak to Tamara again, then place the cell into the floor tile. Then click on the Guardian to power him up. You then repeat this process, but this time on the Water Altar, and eventually you complete the minigame tutorial. After that's complete, you're teleported out and you've completed the Temple of the Eye quest. So that's the new game update. What do you guys think of the new runecrafting minigame? Will you use it? Leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching.